A very good morning to you all, my beautiful students. We all have heard about the phrase, practice makes perfect. This phrase means if we practice something, we will be able to become perfect in a given field or a skill. Let's learn about this phrase in more detail. In the chapter, it's only a matter of practice. Now, long ago, in far away China, there lived an archer called Chan Yaozi. He was a very skilled archer and could perform wonderful feats of archery. He could hit the target precisely at the center, even when it was placed at a very long distance. He liked to show off his skill to the admiring crowds that gathered around him. Everyone would love to see and praise Chan Yaozi. One day, he was practicing his skill in front of many admirers when he noticed an old man standing. The man was carrying gourds of oil that were hanging from a long cane on his shoulder. All the other people were clapping their hands and praising Chan Yaozi, but this old man was quiet. This man was only observing Chan Yaozi. He did not clap nor praised Chan Yaozi. He neither clapped nor uttered words of praise. He just stood there, nodding his head and said, "It's just a matter of practice." Chan Yaozi, when he heard this, was very annoyed. "Are you an archer yourself? Do you think anyone can do what I can do with my bow and arrows?" he said in a very loud voice. "No, sir," the old man replied. "I am not an archer, and I don't doubt your skill. All I said was, everything's a matter of practice." The old man said these words to Chan Yaozi in a very polite manner. Chan Yaozi became very angry. "What do you know that you pass such thoughtless comments on other people? Who are you?" "Please don't get angry, sir. I am an oil seller, as you must have guessed from the gods. Every day I fill these gourds with oil and sell them. Over the years, I have achieved some skill in filling the gourds. If you allow, I'll show it to you." So the old man said these words to Chan Yaozi. Growled Chan Yaozi. Everybody was curious to see what would happen next. Patiently, the old man set down an empty gourd on the ground. Then he put a small coin on the mouth of the gourd. My dear children, you can observe the picture and you will understand the actions of the old man. In those days, small coins had a little hole at the center. Then the old man stood up, took some oil in his ladle and began to pour oil into the gourd from a height. So as you can see in the picture, my dear children, the old man stood up and started pouring the oil from a height. The oil went straight into the gourd through the hole in the coin. When the old man had finished filling up the gourd, he lifted up the coin. Not a trace of oil could be seen on it. There was not a single drop or strain of oil on the small coin. The people watching it were speechless with wonder. They were amazed. But the old man only smiled. As I said, there's nothing special about it. It's only a matter of practice, you see. Listening to his words, Chan Yaozi lost all his anger and annoyance. He just gave a short laugh and said, "You have taught me something very important today." So my dear children, the message that we get from this lesson is, no matter how talented we are, we should never boast our talent. We should always keep practicing till we become perfect. After that, Chan Yaozi never showed off or boasted about his skill as an archer because he had learned a message and a value for life. So my dear children, let's look at some of the meanings. Archer means someone who shoots arrows from a bow. Feats means achievements that require a lot of skill, strength, etc. Precisely means exactly. Gourds means containers made from dried large fruit with a hard skin. Uttered means said. Speechless means unable to speak. I hope, my dear children, you have understood this lesson. Do remember to practice, because practice will make you perfect. Thank you.